Hi, in this practice, Peter leads us through the Vu breath and various permutations on that technique and practice. It's a really powerful one. Let yourself play with it and enjoy.
The idea is to take an easy full breath, just an easy breath. And on the exhalation, to make the sound Vu, as though it's coming from your guts, which is, of course, is exactly what you want, because you want a signal from the gut that's saying, okay, all is well. You don't have to keep twisting in pain or even in anguish. So again, if you wish to join me, or not just to imagine doing it or to watch me doing it, imagine doing it. So I take an easy breath and I make the sound on the exhalation, Vu. And when you make that sound, just put your hand by your belly, Vu. You can feel that there's actually a vibration created in the belly, which is different than Yach, easy breath. Ooh, and I'm letting the breath and the sound all the way out. Ooh, ooh. And I'm just waiting for the breath to come in on its own, filling belly and chest, and then repeating. Ooh, ooh. So those of you who would like to do this, please follow me. I'll just do it a couple of times. I'll go through a couple of cycles. So again, easy breath, the Vu sound vibrating it from the belly, letting the breath and the sound go all the way out. And again, just waiting for the new breath to come in, filling first belly, then into chest, and then we'll repeat one more time. And just make note of sensations, feelings, pictures that might come up in your mind, images or thoughts, and just note them, just, and return as much as you can to your body sensation. So please do it with me if you like. So let the breath come in. One more time. Just rest. And again, notice sensations, feelings, thoughts, images. Just take some time. Feel your hands. Feel your feet. Feel your body. And just notice what sensations you're feeling. Okay, very, very simple exercise because I don't have a way of getting feedback from you. And if you do feel for example, some people might say, it feels like my heart's going faster. So then if something like that is occurring, I'll say, okay, just noticing your heartbeat, and notice if it increases, it decreases, or it stays the same, or it changes to something else. I call that clean languaging. So instead of saying, well, just stay with your sensations and see what happens, we usually don't do very well with that kind of command, like demonstrative command. So what I want to do is engage the person's curiosity in what might be going on in their body. So again, if they're feeling their heartbeat and they notice, it actually goes up a little bit more, but then it starts coming down. And now as it starts coming down, I'm noticing a warmth in my fingers. So again, to trust the bodily experience, because it is wholly and completely trustworthy. Please, it's true, believe me. Okay, next I'm going to add one other part to the exercise, and that's to mobilize that fight or flight energy, but not the fight or flight, but what I call healthy aggression. And aggression is about power, not power over somebody, but power to move forward in life, to move forward in the world. And you can, and I call it healthy aggression because aggression has gotten a bad rap. It somehow seemed to be a negative thing, and which is not at all. You know, aggression is completely healthy, and all animals exhibit it. We wouldn't be able to thrive without aggression, because again, it's moving forward in life and getting what we need for ourselves and for others that we care about. It's like also about, like, you know, biting into the apple of life. You see this apple, this wonderful organic apple, and it just, you smell it and you just kind of bring it towards your mouth, and your mouth starts to water. And you open your mouth and you just bite into that apple. And you taste it as you chew it and as you bring it into your body. So if you followed me with that, that's kind of a good next step. But now what we're going to do is we're going to connect with the VU, with our jaws. And the VU again connects us with this visceral self, with this intuitive, with this knowing self. Really, it's not just a sensation. It's a sensation that has a certain wisdom associated with that. I mean, that may sound a little airy-fairy, but again, when people work with this and they really say, I'm feeling much more connected with my body, with myself, with what sometimes is called the body self. So I'll demonstrate again, and you can do it with me if you wish. You can also just imagine doing it. So same beginning, over a full easy breath. And just pause, just wait, just allow the breath to come in and then just settle. So we're connecting our self center with our aggression center. So let's do it again once more, and we'll do it a couple of times, and then just take some time just to be with whatever comes up for you, whether it's sensations, feelings, thoughts, images, whatever. So easy, full breath. And just open your mouth to where it feels like there's more resistance, and then letting it close a little bit, and then open a little bit more. So and rest and be curious. Just notice what's going on in your body and in your mind. No rush, just take your time. Just take your time. I'm going to add now a third part to this exercise, and that's about boundaries. When we've been traumatized, our boundaries have been ruptured. Sigmund Freud, I think 1914, gave a really good definition of trauma before he got waylaid into this crazy theory of Oedipus. Anyhow, he said that trauma is a breach, like a rupture, in the protective barrier against stimulation, I would say overstimulation, leading to feelings of overwhelming helplessness. It's a breach in the protective barrier against overstimulation, leading to feelings of helplessness. So how do we begin to restore this barrier in a bottom-up way? And let me demonstrate. And then again, if you wish, you can do it with me, or can imagine doing it with me. I mean, of course, it should bring up certain sensations. I hope it brings up certain sensations and feelings. And again, when they come up, just to know to ride them through, to know that you might feel more contraction, but then you'll feel an expansion. Make feel again a contraction and then an expansion. So together. And as you do this, maybe to say these words, these are my boundaries. You may only come closer if I invite you in. Shall we say that together? These are my boundaries. You may not come in any closer unless I invite you in. Again, when we've been traumatized or abused, that boundary has been just decimated. And this is a way to begin to get the feeling, the felt sense of what it's like to set a boundary.